Most of us has watched the TV show Rugrats. I know I have. It was one of my favorite childhood TV shows. I couldn't help but notice that those babies can go anywhere and everywhere they choose, aside from imagination. Of course, I could never forget the bully of the show, Angelica. You see, I've always thought that she was a spoiled little brat along with her doll, Cynthia, and her best friend, Susie. But the truth is, Angelica isn't that normal little girl with that little attitude problem. She's actually paranoid schizophrenic, which is a mental disorder that causes the person who has it to see things, hear things, feel things that aren't really there. The babies and toddlers that you see in the 90s classic TV show are not actually there. Let me break it down for you, because it can get a little confusing, so bear with me. Chuckie was always my favorite. He was that one kid that was clumsy and frightened all the time. But you couldn't help but feel sorry for him. If you can go back and watch it, you notice that Chuckie's dad is actually really worried about him, and always clinging to him as if Chuckie's been lost for a long time. In 1986, his mother died at childbirth, and Chuckie went with her. Chaz, Chuckie's father, suffers from chronic anxiety from the whole situation, which explains why Chaz is always awkward and a nervous wreck around other people. Who can forget Phil and Lil? Phil and Lil were the twins of the show who were all too adorable and would typically dare each other to do stuff such as eating bugs or dirt and all that good stuff. They were also too cute to pass up. Well, the DeVilles, Phil and Lil's parents, had an abortion. Angelica was not told whether the baby was a boy or girl, thus she created fraternal twins. Another reason why Angelica thought of the twins is because she had a non-existent relationship with her parents and they were not there for her. Now let's move on to the main toddler of the show, Tommy. Tommy was the leader of the pack and was everyone's favorite baby, even though he has a screwdriver in his diaper and he has the most famous line, "Babies, hold on to your diapers." Tommy was my second favorite baby of all time. Unfortunately, he died too. He was stillborn in 1988. Stu, Tommy's father, was unable to cope with the loss of his first child. He decided to make toys in his basement to help him cope with the loss of his first child. But the theory does not just stop in Rugrats. A few years later, after Rugrats stopped making new TV shows, thus came another TV show. It was actually a spin-off of Rugrats called All Grown Up. This is where the toddlers, Angelica and Susie, are all grown up and in school. When Angelica's mother was pregnant with Angelica, she took narcotics, which later overdosed on heroin. The mother you see on Rugrats is actually Angelica's stepmother. Angelica is also on narcotics and all grown up, which is why she still sees the now grown up toddlers. What about Dill? I did not forget about him. He is also part of this theory. You see, Angelica couldn't tell if Dill was real or not, so she accidentally hit him really hard in the head, which caused some pretty serious brain damage. It also explains why Dill acts so strangely and all grown up. So there you have it, the theory on Rugrats and on Grown Up, and you now just realize that Angelica imagined the whole thing up. And I'm pretty sure that I ruined your childhood. And I hope you like this video. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and I will see you next time with a brand new video. Bye!